What is up? Good morning. Happy Saturday. 9 o'clock on the dot. I'm going to go ahead and get into a deep dive today. We are going to talk today. I kind of put on my Facebook page what fitness nutrition related questions can I answer for you today on Coffee Talk. So the first question that popped up is coming from my friend Don Shaw. And I wanted to kind of address it because I think some of these questions that you guys put up here, sometimes I go in like my mindset where I want to go and talk fitness and nutrition, but I'm going to kind of spin this show back. Again, we are going to be on a actual podcast. Today I'm setting up the podcast and I'm also working with a company. Super excited. Got that news yesterday that I will have my very own happy, excited podcast. What's up, Marie? What is up, Nancy? Welcome. Allison, welcome. Melissa, Jamie, you guys are on here and I'm super excited to have you. Again, Coffee Talk is going to be a regular podcast. I'm also going to be putting it on my own channel and I'm going to put it up on Facebook. I'm also going to be putting it out into the community probably within the next 30 days. We'll get the show up and running. Very excited about that. I'm very excited to also announce that the deal is not closed, and I hate kind of jumping the gun, but it's been in the works for a little bit. I'm going to be having my very own TV show. It will be a pre-recorded show at this point so that I can I'm going to put like 30 days worth of content on the TV show, but it's going to be an actual exercise show. So, super excited. Cheryl is up here, Don Shaw. I am addressing my first question today was about Don, I'm going to use your question first, and if I have time, I will get into Cheryl's question. The Don Shaw question of the day is pressure from others not on same path. Melissa, what is up? And I guess she's phrasing the question, oh, come on, just have some, or just have a drink, you only live once, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I make a joke about, babe, come on, babe. So we're going to get into it, totally get into it. And again, if I have time, I'm going to address Cheryl's question, which is really kind of in another direction. What's up, Marie? Yeah, thank you. TV show and podcast. We talk about manifesting things. Catherine, what is up? Missed you last night, but you're here with us today. We are sometimes blessed in ways that we don't see coming. And I've manifested a podcast and a TV show my entire life. So now it's all coming to fruition, and I thank this opportunity to really have the time to put the good energy out there, put this information out into the pathways. I've never done fitness and nutrition to, be a mega celebrity kind of person, but I'm going there. I want to be out in the world. I want to say the things that you guys want me and need me to say, because I think that there are a lot of podcasts that are out there and TV shows, not really a lot of exercise TV shows, but a lot of podcasts. I think a lot of podcasts that are out there are amazing and great because I listen to them, and I listen to podcasts for two different reasons. One, I want to be current on my science, like what's real, what's not real, what works, what doesn't work. So I align myself with those people so that I can kind of pick it apart and make it, Brenda, what is up? Good morning. And make it so that you guys understand, because there's a lot of science out there. And if you're not entrenched in it, it's like, what did she just say? What did he just say? And how does that apply to you guys? So that's going to be my format for you guys, being able to get that science, the proper science, diet, nutrition, like all that, and then break it apart and put it back out so you guys really understand how that works for you guys. And most of you have the same kind of pathway, which is, how do I lose weight? How do I get in shape? How do I do it the easy way? And what's effective? What's real? What's not real? And that's my gift to you through the podcast. And then from when I start creating for the TV show, which is probably going to be up and running within the next 30 days. I'll let you guys know what channel that's on. We're going to have amazing sponsors. It's pretty much, creatively speaking, it's my show. It's what I want to do, when I want to do it, with whomever I choose to do it with. So that's very exciting. My partners are very like, Lisa, you're amazing. Do your thing. And let's let the world take that information. So again, podcast and TV show coming up. Super excited, super blessed, and I'm glad that you guys are here. Janice, welcome. Lanaire, welcome, guys, and welcome to Coffee Talk. So today we're going to get into pressure from others to indulge, and or pressure from others to do the things that you really just don't want to do. And I'm going to kind of keep it into the scope of let's say talking about eating or drinking or partying or you know, like that external influence in our lives and how you deal with it. Again, I am shooting from the hip. I'm going to go with my legacy, which is I'm going to tell you things you probably don't want to hear. I'm going to tell you things that you should be told, but people tiptoe around the truth, and that's not me. So if the truth offends you, this is your time to leave my page. If reality scares you, it's time to leave my page. If you're not on board, it's time to leave my page. There are plenty of people that are out there that are doing lives right now. I'm sure you can jump on and, I don't know what you do. But it's Coffee Talk. I had my coffee, so I'm ready for my bia, because 10 o'clock, we are working out today. I am going to do a leg combo. It's a little wet outside. I'm not sure if I'm going to go inside or outside, but probably going to try to get outside if I can. So that's at 10 o'clock. I love you guys. I love you guys for being on here. Let's, Laura, get into it. So, pressure from others. So what does that come from, or how do you deal with that? Cheers, by the way, guys. Yum. I'm doing mango today. So here's my kind of, a lot of you know me. A lot of you know that I don't do anything I don't want to do with anyone I don't want to be with. But then again, I've also been in situations with people that I care for very much, and peer pressure or, you know, relationship pressure, or, you know, you're in an environment that is kind of like a vortex, you know, it's like a black hole, and you get into that vortex, and I'll use the term like slippery slope. And you're like, I don't even know how I got into this mess. I just like woke up one day and there I was in this toxic relationship, or I was in this toxic environment and I was with these toxic people, and then all of a sudden you're totally in a black hole. And that's self-preservation. Self-preservation. We are in a 5-week challenge right now, and we have 2 Zoom meetings. Well, last night we had a 8 o'clock Zoom meeting. And without giving things away, having support, having a support system, and having people that believe in you is one of the most valuable possessions you could ever have. You can have $0, but all the support in the world, and you have power. Let's do that again. You can have $0, but have the most incredible support system in the world, and you can build mountains, climb mountains, right? There's power in support, the right support. Like, I believe in you. I think you're amazing. I have a lot of people around me that are supportive, but supportive in a way they're like, yeah, Lisa, because you're great and amazing. I'm like, I don't know what that means. But I also have a lot of people around me that are like, you go, girl. You're just a badass. You just go. And I know in their heart of hearts, they trust me and they support me and they support my craft. And this is my craft. Being able to do this for as long as I've been able to do it with such amazing people, and being able to have the platform again to reach out to people that I haven't seen for years, and coming back and going, I remember in 1998, and you told me about sugar and drinking and this and that, and it changed my life, and now my kids, and I'm like, whoa. Second generation, third generation, fourth generation, fifth generation of people that are like, you touched my life, and I'm grateful and thankful. So many people around me also supporting me, being able to say, hey, because of you, I did this or I did that, or, and that's magical. That's what I call family, our fit family. I don't come from a family that exercises. I come from alcoholics. I come from people that they don't, fitness is just not their thing. Like, not even like their thing. It's not even in their wheelhouse. So when we talk about people that pressure us, what does that say about you? What does that say about your character? What does that say about how you treat yourself? And it all goes back to, put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you can take care of someone next to you. Taking care of yourself is number one. And, when you're in a toxic vortex, whether it be drinking, drugs, smoking, poor eating habits, poor relationship habits, we tend to, like, I consult and I do, what they consider, like, say, life coaching sessions, and I say life coaching is fine. I'm a full spectrum coach. People ask me questions sometimes. What's up? Good morning, Bessie. Sometimes people will ask me questions about that thing, and then all of a sudden we're way off on a whole nother track, and they had no idea that that thing was because of that thing. And a lot of times we're in relationships, we're sleeping next to someone who's just a Debbie Downer. You ever do that? You ever get in a relationship with somebody who's just like completely like off your track? Like not on your page. Like, they don't work out, they don't eat right, drink all the time, always making excuses for stuff, bad attitude, always complaining, always like, just in a bad negative space. And then you wake up one day and you're like, oh my God, I don't even have one thing in common with this person. What do I do? And the toxic environment just builds and builds and builds. And then all of a sudden, it's like, you ate my last French fry. I want a divorce. You're like, it wasn't the French fry. It just wasn't. It's you and your integrity. Lena, reminds me of when 3 years ago you told me what soda does to the brain. I stopped consuming soda. That conversation. Wow. Huge, Lena. Huge, yeah. And soda, a lot of people, it's funny because I talk to people about soda and they're like, yeah, I've been drinking Diet Coke, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Diet Coke? I would rather you drink the sugar than the Diet Coke. But no, that's not. Diet soda and sugar drinks. And oh, by the way, this is all natural mushrooms. This is botanical energy, if you guys are interested. 125 of the most incredible grams of caffeine. So if you guys are into it, I hope that you guys will send me a comment, BEA, down below, and I'll get you hooked up with an account. Everybody's on it. So back to toxic relationships and pressures from others to stay on your path. I say that when you surround yourself, sometimes we're not strong enough. Sometimes we get weak because we want to have these relationships that kind of go off the rails sometimes. Sometimes we want to be around people that we love them. I got you, Catherine. Totally got you hooked up today. Don't worry. And thank you. Thank you for the comment below. Toxic relationships are kind of also like sneaky. And sneaky being like, you could so be with somebody, like all of a sudden, you're like, oh my God, this person is so cool, and they're so amazing, and they're so like on my page, and we do everything the same, and I love this one, and don't beat me up when I say it, because I think it's just the most bullshit word I've ever heard in my life. Soulmate. I'm like, my dog is my soulmate. Like, I don't even know what that means, but soulmate is so bullshit. I think when you connect with somebody and it's like so good and so, what's up, Kathy? And it's so right on and it's so magical, they become your friends. And my friendships are that way. My friendships are so, can you drink fresh mango instead of can? Yeah, but this Margaret, by the way, is a whole botanical of mushrooms and fruits and vegetables, and everything is in here, so totally different. All right, back. So those relationships that we develop that are deep, and I have a friend of mine who's actually on here right now, and she probably knows that it's her that I'm talking about, that these are the friendships that I find very deep, that I know in time and space, it's like zero, because I can talk to this person or send this person usually a text message, and she knows me and she supports me 1000% without judgment and without fail. I know is always there for me no matter what, and it doesn't even matter like what I do to call on this person. These are the people that I surround myself with. I let go of negative and toxic people quickly, very quickly. I have no time. I have no time for drama. I have no time for chaotic behavior. My life is busy. My life is full. I'm super happy. I'm super blessed. I have a great job, a great career, great family. I have people in my life that just love and support me. Like, what's up, Kat? What's up, Bessie? My husband is the best person ever, but his eating habits are terrible. He doesn't want to work out nor change. Leave him alone, Bessie, listen to me. Listen, guys. Let me make sure I'm very clear here on something. And the oxygen environment, that is this. The more I focus on myself, and the less I focus on other people, and I'm not talking about being mean or blocking or pushing people out. It's that I don't try to bring people in. I actually have a hard time keeping people out. That's why I'm very scheduled. I'm very organized. I have my work. I have my personal time. I have my friend time. And outside of that, I'm bettering myself. And if someone says to me, and I'm going to address it, Don Shaw's on here. And I love when we do this, because this just kind of hits it home a lot better than me just kind of rambling on. Because I want to get into second question from Cheryl. But here's how I handle pressure or outside negative pressure. And Bessie, this goes to you and your husband. You're going to say something like this. Babe, listen, I'm going to eat this way, and it's how I eat. So if you don't want to eat this way, it's fine. What are you talking about? We eat the same. No, babe, I'm changing my lifestyle habits because I don't want to live like this, and I know that I'm toxic, and I'm toxic because I'm putting on weight, and I'm super stressed, and I have to take care of myself first. What do you mean first? Like you don't love me anymore? No, babe, I do love you, but it's that we either come together and we're on the same page, or you do you and I'll do me. But right now, I have to take care of myself so that I can get where I'm happy and fulfilled. Well, what do you want me to do? Well, I want you to take care of you. And if you're going to choose to eat bad and not work out and have no interest in your health, then that's not going to work for me. What do you want, a divorce? No, babe, I'm just saying we're on different pages when it comes to health. So if you want to eat bad, that's your decision, but I'm not going to promote it. Well, so you're not going to make my food? No, babe, I'm not going to make your food, and I'm not going to make bad food choices for you. You're a grown-ass man. So you want to be fat and unhealthy and not be a super ager like me, then we're going to go on different paths. But I love you, and I will always be with you, and I support your bad decisions. No, not really. No, not so much. You understand? You see how this works? So when I'm... Glasses back on. I hope you guys giggled. I hope you giggled, because really where we're at in the world is, it's not selfish. And a lot of you get that really confused with, if I take care of myself, I'm being selfish. Well, but I have kids and I have to take care of the kids. I'm like, take care of your kids. Nobody said don't take care of your kids. But we have to stand for something, or we stand for nothing. We have to stand for something, or we stand for nothing. And that means that we've lost integrity. We've lost perspective. We've lost our own ability to make choices for ourselves. And then all of a sudden, you're in a relationship where you've got some knucklehead that's trying to knock you down, or tell you what to do, tell you what to wear, where you can go, who your friends are, and then all of a sudden you're in some kind of whack-ass black hole relationship with some narcissistic behavior. Yeah, boundaries. I don't know who wrote it, but I'm trying to read Marie. Marie. I have more realistic expectations of humans as I get older. Yeah, dude, guys, if you age is the most wonderful thing that ever happened to me. When you get past that tipping point of realizing that we're all flawed, it's meeting someone with the same flaws or the same mindset flaws, and you go, I love your flaws. I love your flaws. No, I love your flaws. No, your flaws rock. Instead of being like, why aren't you prettier or skinnier or richer or whatever kind of bullshit people come up with. School. You're not a doctor. Ugh. Gross. Doctors nowadays, by the way, are disgusting to me. Like, doctors have totally, like, gone off the deep end. Like, the fine doctors out there that are just, like super agers and crushers and people that are like, I'm here to take care of you. I'm here to get you well from the inside out. What do you mean medicine? We're not doing medicine. There's no prescription. You're going to get healthy, and you're going to get stronger, and you're going to hire somebody like Lisa to teach you how to get strong and healthy, and put up your freaking boundaries, people. It's like, okay, analogy. You ready? Bessie, do you have a camera? I'm talking to him. Nope, but I know the human condition so well. I've heard these over and over and over, and I've done it for myself. Actually, people that get in relationships with me always do better. They elevate. I elevate people. That's my job. I'm like, listen, I'm not going to change you. I'm just going to make you better. So they eat better, they work out more, they feel better, they look good, they don't drink, they don't smoke, they don't do drugs. That's kind of like my thing, right? And that's not to say all my relationships are perfect. That's why I'm single. And I'm single for a lot of reasons. Like, it feels good to be like, no drama. No drama. And I don't want to convince people how to live their life. You know, I don't want to be in a relationship where I'm like, babe. Babe, right? Babe. I want to be in a relationship that's like smooth or not. And that comes with age. And it comes with time where you also understand that when you're alone, you have time and perspective to do what you need to do for yourself. And understanding that making better choices and better decisions, putting up the boundary. Oh, so the analogy is, can you imagine if you were like, zoom, on the highway, 70 miles an hour, like totally cruising, right? You're just like, what? Hair's flying, music's blasting, and there was a huge hole in the street, and no one put up a barrier, and ba-boom, you're in the hole. That's life. If you don't put those boundaries up, you don't put those barriers up, people will just like, boom, throw you in a hole because of their shit, because of their crap. Let's go have a drink. I don't drink. Oh, come on. Life is short. It is? I thought life was long, and I'm a super ager. I'm going to be here because my grandmother was 105. I need to like stretch this shit out and get ready because I want to be able to walk on my own, do my own grocery shopping. Are you with me? Are you guys with me? I look at it the other way. I look at it like, whoa, I'm here right now. What are my functional movements? Overhead pressing, deadlifting, lifting something onto the, the overhead bin, grocery shopping, grabbing things, lifting things, walking to my car, pulling things out of the car, lifting boxes, putting groceries away, helping other people, being able to run. You guys are like, I don't run. Oh, somebody wrote me, and listen, you guys say things sometimes that I know your like intentions are like so good, but then you're just like whack, and you're totally on like a whole nother like boat. You're on another island. So on my island, Cheryl, have bones that are strong, 100%. On my island, we're chopping wood, we're creating fires, we're building our shelter, we're eating natural foods with our teeth. Don't get me started with dental. We don't look at our injuries like, oh, I have an injury, so I'm done. I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna sit on this couch. I don't care. On my island, we're not sitting. We're moving, and we're fishing, and we're climbing, and we're jumping, and we're moving as much as possible. I hope to be able to move as long as I possibly can, even with the injuries that I have. And my injuries are pretty bad. I just don't complain about them. I mean, I'll complain because when I'm in pain, I'm in pain. Herniation in my back, herniation in my neck, carpal tunnel in both hands, slap tear in my shoulder. That's kind of it. Broken foot. I really don't, talk about it because it's stupid. There are people with less body parts than me that are doing more than me. So I keep my mouth shut. Like, right, let's go. So pressure from others is simply, I don't do that because it's not in my wheelhouse. I don't eat that. I don't eat that because I don't like it in my body. I don't like the way I feel. I don't like my stomach to be upset. Sugary foods and pastas and cakes and ice creams. And I did that for the past 2 months. And I can't even tell you how bad I felt. And I gained a bunch of weight because it's just toxic food. And you chase down toxic food, and if you think you guys can eat toxic food and lose weight, you're on the wrong island. So let's get on the same island, guys, and let's lose this weight. So we have a 5-week challenge that's going on right now. If you guys are interested, drop in the comments below. 5-week and I'll send you information. I want to move on to question number 2. I hope that kind of hit it, Don, if you're still on here. Sheldon, what is up? Carmen, welcome. Brad, I don't need alcohol to be interesting and fun. I can drink water. Yeah, great. Cheryl, I like that because I found that when I stopped drinking that I actually enjoyed, and I've gone through many, many, many periods of my life in and out of not drinking. And I find like, and I know this sounds terrible, but you ever watch people that drink and you're not drinking and you go, oh crap, do I look that stupid when I drink? Do I sound that stupid when I drink? Do I look like an idiot when I drink? Like, oh my God. And how many of you have gone out with people that are drinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drinks, and then all of a sudden you're like, what an asshole, right? And you're like freaked out, like, oh crap. And then you go, oh my God, I'm never drinking again if that's what I look like. But when 2 people are drinking at the same level, you don't realize that you're an idiot because you're drinking, right? Let's talk about the toxicity of drinking also, because the body, the liver, our poor livers. It's so shocking to see what people will do to the insides of their body and yet try to address the outside of the body. Like, girl, you spend more money on Botox and filler, but you don't even realize that your liver is ugly. I know. Yeah, I know. That hits hard, right? And drinking ages you. Like, you ever see people that drink and you're like, how old is this person? No, the girl is like 25 or 30 years old and she looks 50. Nothing wrong with looking 50, but there's good 50 and bad 50. And you see people that are 50 that are drinking, and man, they just look like, woo, insanity. Like, get it together. And it's not really like how you look, because I think like you guys will look as good as you feel, and sometimes you guys look like you just got beat down. Life just, woo. So, recommendations, put your boundaries up. I don't eat that. Sorry, I don't eat that. Oh, you're so picky. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm picky. Look at me. What? Right? And because it's my passion, it's my craft, it's easier for me. It's easy for me, but I want to give you guys that weapon, that ability to just say, I don't eat that. And I don't want you to be an asshole about it either. I don't want you to be like, I'm Jay. Like, it's, when you go to a restaurant, what do you want to drink? Oh, can I have me, club soda with lime. Oh, you don't want a cocktail? Nah, I'm good. Simple. Simple. Don't be a jerk because someone else wants to drink. Don't be a jerk because someone else wants to do something else. But it comes from peer pressure. Dude, I got rid of peer pressure when I was like in the 2nd grade. I'm like, nah, I ain't going there. Nope. No, that whole jumping off the bridge thing, no. I'm going to say no. So I've been doing it my whole life. And I realized like, I don't. I'll watch you. You go. Yeah. Right? So boundaries. Put your boundaries up and don't back down. You're like a one-man army. We're all like a one-man army. So you've got to protect yourself like you protect your kids. You guys have kids, right? Or my animals, my babies. I protect them like, oh no. Like when I go somewhere with them or a new environment, I'm like checking the surroundings, right? That's what you guys have to be doing. Check your surroundings. Oh, we're all going to go out for drinks. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. No, come out. I'm like, why don't we all meet for 10 o'clock workout? Right? Change your people, change your environment. Watch how things change for you. Got to be selective in the people and spaces. Yeah, amen. Let me tell you something. You are a product of the 5 people around you. That's why I have no one around me, because I'm a product of me. I do what I want, when I want, where I want, with whom I want, at the time that I want. And to be selfish to say, no, I don't want to go there. Because if I go there and I'm in a bad mood because I'm doing something I don't want to do, it's only going to reflect inside of the relationship. A lot of you guys have relationships that you're in and you're like, I'm doing something I don't want to do. And then I build resentment, and that's toxic behavior. Knock that off. Brad, let's see just video event. Amen, brother. Do you have a bike? I just got a bike. Somebody donated a bike and I'm so happy. Brad, let's talk. Let's chat it up later. I'd love to do an event with you. Are you in Miami? I don't even know if you're in Miami. I'll do anything. I love events. I love helping my community and my world. Brad, DM me later. Let's catch up. All right. Question number 2. Don Shaw. I hope that helped. Cheryl. I'll read the question to you guys and then I'll just give my 2 cents. Coffee talk is 2 cents today. Wait, Eve says I've been called no fun because I don't want to get shit-faced drunk. I'm okay with that. Yeah, it's stupid. If someone ever says to you guys, here you go. I'm going to parent your ass right now. All right, kids, ready? This is from your mother. Sorry, I'm so congested. You know what? These allergies just suck. All right. If someone ever says to you that you're no fun because you don't drink, I want you to look them in the face and go, what are you hiding? Like, why do you have to drink to be fun? Catch that. What are you hiding? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, why do you have... You think you're fun when you drink? No, you're loose and you're stumbling and there's no clarity. Yeah? Yeah. Get rid of those people. Or you don't have to get rid of them, because it could be somebody you're married to. But just move that toxic behavior out of the way. You ever meet people that are like, no, I don't drink, period. And then it becomes a thing. And then people stop asking you to drink. Why? Because they know you don't drink. It's like asking an alcoholic to drink. It's like, that's just rude. If you know they're an alcoholic and they're going to AA or they have drinking issues, you just don't go, hey, let's go have a drink. Let me just pour some gasoline on that. You just respect that person and go, okay, cool. No problem. I'll be an idiot and you'll be cool because you will drive me home. Cool? Cool. Cheryl says in the book Toxic, says when you use personal care items such as skin, nail, hair, that a lot of the chemicals in the body will create fat or allow you to not lose fat, right, that it can store the toxins in the fat versus letting organs go. Absolutely, 100%. So talking about environmental pollutants in the body and toxins are stored in the fatty tissue. During weight loss is when you break down those toxins and it releases into the bloodstream. When we exercise, the fat breaks down into the tissue. You're releasing toxins all the time. We talk about skin, the biggest organ in the body. What you put on your body. You guys are familiar with a company called Lush. Lush says, and I've been using Lush products since day one, but Lush says that if you can't put it in your mouth, it shouldn't be on your skin, the biggest organ, because that goes directly, anything that's topical is going to get absorbed into the bloodstream. So in referencing to toxins in the body, my answer was toxic products we have so many opportunities right now to have a better choice in products. So we try to stay away from, listen, I just got my hair colored. I know there were chemicals and dyes and all that. My nails, there are certain things that I do that I know are just toxic. All of the 98% of the other things that I do or products that I put on my skin, my face, my body are making better choices. Lush, for example, is all natural, blah, blah, blah. And there are so many other products that are out there. When we think of the fat in our body, it's like a safe space for the toxins to sit and be able to kind of like store. So it's actually a good way for you guys to start thinking about the pesticides that build up the foods that we eat. When you go to the store and you see that wax coating, that's to keep that apple, one, shiny, so you buy it, and number two, it's to keep the critters off of it. That's why we go local. That's why we go co-op. I don't think I'm telling you guys anything you don't already know, but I want you guys to also understand, like, hey, there are better choices. Food shouldn't last, like real whole food out of the ground should not last more than 3 days. Like, if you've got apples, I think we talked about this the other day. If you've got apples, my mom had the apple, and it was a big red, it was a red delicious apple, and it had a coating on it, so it was just there, and it was there for like a month, and it didn't change. It just didn't change. I'm like, I think I need to throw this away, because this is disgusting. This is disgusting. It's like Frankenstein. Like, what is this product? When you see like normal tomatoes, right, that are like that big, or apples or fruit that's like really big, you're like, ooh, what is that thing? That's not normal. We say that toxins in the body come in so many different forms, whether you're ingesting it or you're putting it on your skin or we're breathing it in our environment, our clothes, our sheets, our bedding, the chemicals that we use to clean with, which I think is also another contributor to my sinuses. Hi, boy. Hello, beauty boy. I have a little, let me see if he'll come up here. Let me see if I can get you guys to see little boy. Let's see if we see a little boy. Yeah, here's a little boy. Hi. There's a little boy. You act like you have no idea who I am. But he's just a little boy. He's little Prince Charming. Kisses to the boy. He doesn't like to be held. He's my only boy that doesn't, he's my only baby that doesn't like to be held. I don't know why. He gets all anxious. He gets like that. He's like, ah! Let me go. But he's a cutie. He's a cutie boy. I love doing the show. I'm up in my office, my bedroom office, and what you guys can't see, Vinegar, Myers products. Yeah, Laura, I knew you would pop on here with Myers. But everything's so quiet. Everything's so peaceful. And they're all sleeping. They're under the covers. They're so cute. Yeah. Going back to toxins in the body, when we talk about fasting, a lot of people will think that, first of all, toxins are released primarily through your poop. We lose through our sweat, but when we release, a lot of people will think, oh, I'm releasing the toxins in my body. That's just ignorant. That's kind of like it's just a dumb way of thinking. It's just not intelligent because it's not really how it works. Some toxins are released when your pores open up, but that's not the pathway. The pathway is through breath. but mainly as what you eat is passing through us. So through urine, through feces, when we go to the bathroom, that's the best way. So I am not I do not believe in colonics. I believe things go out, things don't go in. And that's a whole other conversation that is probably not related to this show. But when I want to detox, I'm talking about eating good, like, like super organic, like high, like, again, try to go local, try to go co-op. They're everywhere. If you can grow your own, I think Laura, you've got some veggie garden going. I've got another friend of mine that lives here, and she's just got like her whole backyard. My sister had at one time an elevated garden, and they had all their greens and all their stuff, and super jealous because I just don't have a time for that, and I'm not really a green thumb person. I've tried a million times. I know that sounds weird, but I just can't get shit to grow. That's why I don't like plants in my house, because this shit just dies. If it's a cactus, I'll kill a cactus. I have no idea why. I'm like, do I water it? Do I not water it? Like, somebody gives me like my favorite, here, I bought you an orchid. I'm like, oh, poor orchid. You're on your own. Like, I just don't do, no colon cleansing. My dad had a patient that messed herself up. Yeah, I totally do not believe in colon cleansing at all. That is the biggest bunch of bullshit ever. Listen, you can't change our mechanics, our science. Our bodies are super smart. It's us that are super stupid. It's like we have these, Bugatti bodies, brains, and we treat it like, I don't even know, like a stupid car, like, because I don't want to insult a car or anything that you guys drive, but you get the point. Like, we treat it like crap. Like, you put crap inside, you put, sugar in a Bugatti gas tank, and you don't think that you're going to screw that car up? Come on. No, El Camino's pretty badass. Don't go there with an El Camino, because an El Camino is like, really? Seriously? Like my favorite car? 68, 69 Camaro SS? What? Don't go there. Because that El Camino's bad. Anyway. But you get it, like a Bugatti. What? My sister's up. Guys, say hello to my sister. She doesn't have her picture on here. A Yugo. That's a good one, Cheryl, because I had I was actually going down the Gremlin pathway. Like, remember that car, the Gremlin? It was an old hatchback. Gremlin, right? Hi, sister. Paula, say hi. She says hi. So toxins in the body. Again, we've got a Bugatti body. That's a t-shirt. Somebody write it down and remind me. Bugatti body. What? And our brains, and then we're just putting toxic, chemical into that supercar. And then we wonder why we can't. I learned to drive in a Gremlin. Shut up, Don Shaw. Now I love you more than ever. Oh my God. So that's the idea. So we try to bring in as much clean as we can, as organic, high fiber. And what are your high fiber foods? High fiber foods are going to be Bugatti body. Just remind me later, Laura. I think of broccoli like the broom to the intestine. Anything that's got that big leafy high fiber, like, get into that body, steam it in a little pan, steam it over, boom, salt it, get that salt into your body, guys. We need it. Garlic, whatever. Yeah. Learn to drive in a 66 Comet named Bluebell. I know. I was there. So my sister and I, sorry that she's on here, so I'm going to talk about my sister a little bit. And then I want to try to get into last topic. We've got about 10 minutes, and then we're going to do our workout. And I need to write the workout out because I haven't written it out. I know what I want to do, but going from there. Oh, wait, Marie. If body repairs itself in night while sleeping, yes, is it advantageous to eat protein at end of day closer to rest time? My sister, no. All right, I ain't gonna talk about you, girl. I'll talk about you later with you. Question, I'm gonna read it again. Let me get my thoughts here. If body repairs itself at night. Body repairs itself, so you guys know. First of all, in repair, remember, we talk about in the 5-week challenge, one of the things we're talking about is intermittent fasting, getting your calories in earlier so that you can start digesting. Part of that, and it's a great question, part of that is saying, I'm not eating later so that when my body does repair, it's not digesting food. Because remember, blood goes to your belly to help you process all of that. All those good, yummy hormones go to your belly so that you can digest. So if you're doing that while you're trying to sleep and repair, because sleep and repair have nothing to do with digestion. I mean, they do, but they don't. So repair comes up when we're thinking about that 12 to 2 o'clock window where it's our brain that needs sleep. It's our bodies that need rest so that we can repair. So I try to get my calories in early so that when I sleep, I'm just doing the repair work, letting the cells regenerate, letting the mitochondria do its thing, letting the creatine of the food that I ate, let all of the nutrients do what they're supposed to do. Not do this. It's like working out. Your body is working out. Your belly, your gut's working out, like doing exercises if you're eating late. So get all of that in earlier. I say cut off eating no later than 8, period. And then by the time you get ready to get into that 12-2, which is all the yummy hormones, that window, you're focused on that window. You're actually REM. Your body, your brain is technically, you're dead. That's what they say. That's that period of sleep where you die. And when you die, that's when your body goes repair, regenerate, woof, and then brings you back to light sleep, and then you're good. But we don't want to digest food. I hope that helps you. Hope that helps you a little bit, guys. I have a few minutes left. I want to get into the workout today. We're going to be talking about. Sorry, I'm talking. I've been talking the whole time. We're going to get into our workout today. Yeah. We're going to get into workout today. Today's workout is going to be a combination of legs, and I don't know what else. Maybe just legs. I know I was going to do abs, but I did abs yesterday. It was a big workout. So I know a lot of you are sore, and you kind of commented, like, my abs are sore. Yeah. Susan, what's up? Welcome. Again, guys, if you enjoyed any of this content, I got Zelle, I got Venmo, I got PayPal, I got Cash App. You guys are like, how do I pay you? I only use blah. I'm like, okay, well, I'll get blah, if that helps you guys. I got some great Hurts to Laugh. I should do another babe segment. Babe, you're not working, so how do you get paid? Well, when people send me cash or Cash App or Zelle or Venmo or PayPal. Well, like how much? Well, like whatever, it doesn't matter. But like $5? I'm like, yeah, it all adds up because I'm not working right now. So, I rely on my peeps to help me out. Well, like $200? Well, yeah, that's like amazing. Like, and somebody gave me $200 and I was like, what? That's so cool. Because the more they pay you, like, you'll do more things and you have more time to work out, right? Exactly. All right. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to jump on my workout. Definitely we're doing bands today. We're going to load it up. Lower body. I will check back here in 5 minutes, guys. Get your BIA. If you need BIA, send me a link down below, BEA. Don't forget, I'm here every day, Monday through Saturday, 9 o'clock Coffee Talk. If you guys have a subject that you want to go over, just write it in the comments and I will make a list. I have my little book that I go through every day. I've got more stuff. We're going to talk about lean muscle tissue on Monday. Tomorrow is a rest day. Tomorrow is a rest day, guys. Please, 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 please do something for yourself. Do something for yourself. Go out for a walk. You know, like enjoy the day. Get some sun if you have. We've been having cloudy, rainy days, but you know what? I'll probably read something. And we'll go from there. Guys, I'll meet you guys back here in 5 minutes. As always, I love you. Take care of each other. We're all we have. Catherine, I will reach out to you later. I know you're excited to talk to me.